Hi everybody, Mitch Peacock, the play-by-play voice of the Manitoba Moose on TSN 1290 and moosehockey.com. Well, the American Hockey League All-Star break is now over and the Moose are ready to get back to work. During that All-Star break, Eric Comrie was a busy man, however. He went to Syracuse for the All-Star events and was outstanding in the skills competition, taking the top goaltender award.
By the youngster in goal. Ryan Graves fakes the big drive and then gets stopped by Comrie.
After the skills competition, he would go on to help the Central Division to the title in the All-Star Challenge. The Moose hit the All-Star break off of their longest road trip of the season. 8 straight games away from MTS Centre, and wins were hard to come by away from Manitoba. The team suffered 5 losses, but did pick up 3 points from a pair of overtime losses and a shootout loss.
I think it's kind of a wake-up call for the team, and we need to be coming out with better efforts every night, and so I think that's what we'll take out of it.
Obviously, we didn't get the results we wanted, but I thought we bonded well together as a team, and hopefully we can carry that forward into the homestand and get some wins.
We like where our compete was at for the majority of those games, but obviously not being able to close out and get the wins in those games was not a strong point for us. Obviously, you go into some of those games and you get the overtime wins, and you're feeling a little bit better yourself. But overall, the work ethic in place, but need to come out of those with 2 points.
Tonight, the Moose open a 2-game set with the Toronto Marlies. Toronto has been tough on the Moose this season, with the Moose managing 1 point from 6 games between the teams. But then most teams are finding life tough against the Marlies. Toronto comes to town with the best record in the American Hockey League and plenty of talent throughout the lineup.
Lyon Morrissey, one-time shot, they score! J.C. Lapon, and it's a tie game on a power play goal.
I think it's just we play our system, we play to our identity. I think that's just getting pucks deep, playing physical down low, and putting pucks towards the net. When we get away from that, we're not successful, so we just got to focus on doing that.
We just play our simple game. We chip pucks behind their D. They have good mobile D back there, and we want to finish our checks on them. Put a lot of pucks on net, create second opportunities from that.
Well, we feel obviously we got to wait for our opportunities. We can't open it up against that team. They got a lot of offensive firepower from their forwards, and their back end generates a ton of scoring chances. So you got to make sure that you're in the game, you keep yourself in the game, and we have opportunities, be it the power play or chance to score 5-on-5. You got to make sure you capitalize on them.
Here's where the Moose sit coming out of the All-Star break, and with 6 in a row to come here at MTS Centre. And you don't have to look far to find the Marlies on the North Division side, Toronto at the top of the division, the conference, and the overall standings. Now, I mentioned that life was tough on the road for the Moose, but all they have to do is look to their last homestand for confidence. They managed a point or better in 4 of the 8 games, and their last game at MTS Centre, a 4-0 shutout win over the Lake Erie Monsters. Enjoy the game.